Your weekly compass to Canada, unveiling the latest IRCC visa processing times. Are your Canadian dreams on hold, anxiously watching the calendar? Stop guessing and start planning. Welcome back to Travel Tree, where we cut through the confusion and give you the real-time picture of your journey to Canada. This week's IRCC update is here, and it's a critical read for everyone from bustling Asian metropolises and dynamic African nations to our neighbors in the US and applicants already within the Maple Leaf borders. Get ready, because these shifts could put your visa in your hands sooner, or tell you exactly where the new roadblocks are. The pulse of Canadian immigration. Hello and welcome, dear future Canadians and temporary residents. I'm your guide from Travel Tree, and today, we're diving deep into the latest Immigration, Refugees and Citizenship Canada (IRCC) processing times. Understanding these timelines is not just about patience, it's about power. It gives you the power to manage your expectations, time your moves, and prepare for the next step. Remember, IRCC constantly adjusts its estimates based on application volumes, operational capacity, and backlogs. For temporary visas and permanent resident (PR) cards, these updates are rolled out weekly, while more complex permanent residency and citizenship categories are typically refreshed monthly. We're going to break down the key changes across all major categories, paying special attention to how these shifts impact our global audience in Asia, Africa, the UAE, the USA, and those applying from right here in Canada. Let's get straight to the numbers and the changes you need to know about. The latest IRCC processing times, a global snapshot. Temporary residence applications, study, work, and visit. This is the category with the most frequent shifts, and we're seeing significant movement this week, with mixed results across different continents. Visitor visas, outside Canada. Visitor visas, which are updated weekly, show a varied landscape. India, the processing time has seen a slight increase, moving up by a couple of days, indicating a marginal slowdown. Applicants should now anticipate a slightly longer wait than in the previous week. Nigeria, excellent news for our African applicants, as processing times here have seen a significant decrease, with the turnaround time being almost halved since the last major update. This is a major improvement. Pakistan, we've observed a slight increase in the expected waiting period this week, suggesting a small rise in application volume or processing speed adjustment. United States, the time for U.S. applicants has become slightly longer, increasing by a day or two, though it remains relatively fast compared to other regions. In Canada, visitor visa extension, visitor record, the processing time remains unchanged this week, holding steady for those already in the country looking to extend their stay. 2D permits, outside Canada. Study permits are a key focus for IRCC, and the times often fluctuate. India, the time remains unchanged this week, holding steady. Nigeria, processing time is also unchanged from the last update. Pakistan, there has been a small increase in the processing time, adding another week to the expected wait. United States, no change has been recorded this week. In Canada, study permit, initial, this saw a positive change, with the time frame being reduced by 1 week. Study permit extension, unfortunately, the time for extensions has seen a slight increase, adding a couple of days to the expected timeline. Work permits, outside Canada. For those looking to fill Canada's labor needs, work permit times are crucial. India, the processing time is unchanged this week. Nigeria, this is the most dramatic improvement in this category, with the processing time having been significantly reduced, almost cut in half, showcasing a major leap in efficiency for Nigerian applicants. Pakistan, we are noting a small increase in the processing time for new work permit applications. United States, no change has been noted this week. In Canada, work permit, initial and extension, the in Canada work permit application processing time has seen a slight increase of a few days. Super visa, parents and grandparents. Super visa times are updated weekly and show longer timelines in several key countries. India, a notable increase of 10 days has been recorded this week. Pakistan, this saw the most significant change in this category, with a major increase of nearly 6 weeks, making the wait considerably longer. Nigeria, there was a small increase of a day in the processing time. United States, the time has seen a minor increase of a few days. Philippines, a minor increase has also been noted for applicants from the Philippines. Permanent residence applications, your path to citizenship. Permanent residence application times are updated on a monthly basis. The latest figures show some ebb and flow in the long-term journey. Express entry. Express entry remains a priority, generally targeting a 6-month standard. Federal Skilled Worker Program, FSWP. The time has seen a positive reduction by 1 month, bringing it closer to the service standard. Canadian Experience Class, CEC. The timeline has unfortunately seen a slight increase of 1 month, now matching the 6-month service standard. Federal Skilled Trades Program, FSTP. The time remains unchanged, with insufficient data being reported. Provincial Nominee Program, PNP. PNP streams often vary widely. PNP, enhanced, via express entry. A positive step here, with the processing time being reduced by 1 month. PNP, base, non-express entry. This remains unchanged at a very long duration, reflecting the complexity of non-express entry paper-based applications. Family sponsorship. This category has seen some of the most dramatic shifts. Spouse or partner inside Canada, outside Quebec. The time has seen a slight increase of 1 month. Spouse or partner inside Canada, Quebec. Great news here, with a significant reduction of 1 month since the last update. Parents and Grandparents Program, outside Quebec. The processing time remains unchanged. Parents and Grandparents Program, Quebec. The time has seen a noticeable increase since the last major update. Citizenship and PR cards. These applications are also vital for those settling in Canada. Citizenship grant. The time has seen a considerable increase of 2 months, now taking longer than the 12-month service standard. Citizenship certificate, proof of citizenship. This has also seen an increase of 2 months. New PR card. The time has seen a significant increase of 10 days. PR card renewal, a small positive change, with a reduction of 1 day in the expected timeline. What this means for you. My friends, what we see in this weekly and monthly update is a continuation of IRCC's push to manage a massive global demand. The updates show both improvements and setbacks, which is a natural part of a complex global system. The huge decrease in processing for Nigerian work permit applicants is a win, while the growing wait for super visas from places like Pakistan and India reminds us that patience is still key. For those applying from within Canada, keep a close eye on your initial study permit, which is getting faster, but be aware that work permit extensions are slightly slowing down. At TravelTree, our best advice remains the same: submit a complete, flawless application using the online portal whenever possible. A complete file bypasses the most common cause of delay. Check the official IRCC website tool right before you submit your application, as these weekly estimates are simply a guide to help you anticipate your next big move to the Great White North. We'll be back next week with the freshest numbers to keep your Canadian dreams firmly on track. Safe travels on your immigration journey. Take care of yourself and your YouTube channel TravelTree.